see with my own eyes, experience my own adventure. Latin America is tempting. I am obsessed by its history. I wrote the best part of 2 novels in Santo Domingo, capital of the Dominican Republic. 2 16th-century mansions formed the Hostal San Nicolás de Obando. The manager set a trestle table in the tower. The river lay below. I would imagine those first tiny Spanish ships lying at anchor. I would imagine sunlight flashing on breastplates and helmets, the strike of steel-shod boots. They were small men, the conquistadors. Most had little education. They were filled with superstitions. How could such men in such small numbers capture vast empires? I've read modern historians. I find them wanting in explanations, though what do I know? I'm a high school dropout, and I admit to prejudice. My great-grandfather was a famous Spanish terrorist, El Tigre de Maestrazgo. His mother was executed by firing squad. He conquered much of Spain. Cortés set out from Veracruz and conquered Mexico. I intend to travel all the way south from Veracruz to Ushuaia in Tierra del Fuego. Cortés rode a horse. A Honda 125 will do me fine. All I wish to conquer are my fears. I have faith in the bike. I am less sure of my heart. Will it cope with the rigours of the altiplano? More positively, I may lose weight. Chapter 1. The Boys on Bikes. 1906. My father sits beneath a thorn tree in northern Kenya. He and his business partner, Jack Riddle, have been in Ethiopia buying horses. They travel with 60 porters and livestock. Jack is scouting ahead for water. My father writes in his diary a reminder to order a new dressing case from Asprey, a Bond Street purveyor of luxury goods, hairbrushes, clothes brush, beaver hair shaving brush, cutthroat razors, all with ivory handles. My father will supply the ivory. 2006. I buy a used green shirt and Clancy Brothers sweater at the Age Concern shop in Hereford. My wife asks whether I plan auditioning for a job as a garden gnome. I retort that I am flying to Boston with Aer Lingus and hope for an upgrade. I fail with the upgrade. However, the immigration officer at Boston's airport is Irish-American and appreciates the sweater. He asks what I plan doing in the U.S. I plan traveling by train to Dallas, crossing into Mexico by bus, buying a motorcycle in Veracruz, Mexico, and riding to Tierra del Fuego. The immigration officer is 2 years short of retirement. He checks my date of birth. You're 73. So, I say. What type of bike? He asks. A Honda 125. For real? 125? He grins. That's a pizza delivery bike. You think you'll make it? I have doubts, but what else should I do with the last years of my life? Sit at home and watch TV? The immigration officer stamps my passport. What does your wife think? She's pleased to have me out from underfoot. My ex is more concerned. We've been separated for 25 years. She collects me from the airport and drives me to her home in Providence, Rhode Island. In the car, she says, "The thing you're planning is really dumb. I've been talking with people. They all say it's dumb. I mean, going through Colombia and places? And the roads, the way those people drive, you'll get yourself killed." I take the bus next day to my adopted daughter's home in Dutchess County, New York. Anya reiterates the imagined dangers. I have a history of heart attacks. Why deliberately put myself at risk? It's a man thing, I explain. And why take a train south to Dallas? No one takes trains. I am about to write about the Americas. I need to see the U.S. rather than fly over it at comfortable bombing height. Dallas, Friday, 28th of April. My 48-hour train journey from New York ends late afternoon in Dallas, Texas. I have slept in a chair the past 2 nights. Don Wimpy collects me at the Amtrak station. Don and Jane and their daughter Elspeth are old friends who visit England regularly. I haven't visited Dallas in 8 years.